Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Sunday, the 11th day of June, the 17th day of Sivan. Here we go with more rewards about the fulfilling the mitzvah of Bikur Cholim, the visiting of the sick. First of all, one of the rewards that we haven't mentioned yet is that when you visit a sick person, you have the tremendous opportunity to be in the presence of the Shekhinah. That means the presence of God, because the Shekhinah rests above the sick person. So that's what the rabbis tell us. So when you come visit a sick person, you are in the presence of the Shekhinah, the presence of God. Unfortunately, today there are a lot of people that are lax about this mitzvah, and it's especially necessary to be vigilant about doing this mitzvah in the case of a poor person. I'll tell you why. One of the things that we accomplish, hopefully, when we visit sick people is getting them their needs. And today, in today's day and age, when some medicines that are needed are very expensive, and a poor person doesn't have access to the ability to get those medicines, you can visit him and say, hey, what do you need? Are you having trouble getting any of your medicines? And that's one of the ways that you could help with a poor sick person. There's no limitation on the number of times that you visit a sick person. You can visit a sick person like 100 times or more. You do have to be careful that you're not bothering him, because sometimes after a lot of visits he'll say, I'm tired of seeing you, or whatever. But assuming that's not the case, it would be a tremendous thing to try to visit a sick person as much as doesn't bother him. More. Also, it applies to the number of people. You can have a lot of different people visit that sick person, but same contingency, making sure that it's not bothering him. The more you go, the better, okay? So you don't have to say, well, I went 5 times. No, the more you go, the better it is, again, as long as you're not bothering the sick person. Now, sometimes there's medical staff there. He's in a hospital, and people say he doesn't need visitors. He has professional nurses taking care of him. But still, you're being there. You can daven for him, which probably his nurses aren't doing for him. I guess I could say that. And if you go there, you're going to daven for the ill person, which is one of the important things that you accomplish when you visit the sick, and that's, of course, a reason to go. You should be careful, though, that if there is a full-fledged medical staff taking care of the person, that you shouldn't antagonize them by implying that you're needed more than they are. Maybe you are, but don't tell them that. Just let them do their job, you do your job, and that's the best way to do it. If you have an opportunity to visit 2 different sick people, or to stay for a longer time with one sick person, it's better to visit 2 sick people. You'll just accomplish more in that way, according to the guidelines of the mitzvah. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.